Alright guys, so in this video we're going to cover 5 things that I wish I knew before starting my Airbnb business. So we're sitting here at one of my properties. This is a glamping site. We have 5 different setups. It's on a bunch of acreage. Kayaks, pedal boats, hiking trails, the works. We have a whole bunch of stuff to do out here. But we're going to talk about 5 things that I wish I knew before starting this type of business or any other Airbnbs that I have. So starting off with the first one, it's going to be Airbnb or short-term rentals is not so much a real estate investment or a real estate business. It's more of a hospitality business. Yes, you do own some real estate unless you're doing arbitrage. But yes, you do own real estate. But it's not so much the real estate. I would say it's about 60-40. It's about 60% hospitality, 40% real estate. The real estate comes into effect, you know, the location where you put your Airbnb at or where you buy the property at. Whether it's, you know, a big city where there's a lot of concerts and events, or whether it's out in the country like mine and you have more peace, tranquility, and hiking and nature and stuff like that. So that's where the real estate part comes into it. But hospitality, it's 60% hospitality, at least 60%. You deal with a lot of people. People want to feel like $1,000,000. That's the whole name of the game. People want to feel special. When you're talking with somebody, they're not worried about what's going on with your life. They're not worried about what's going on with the business. They're worried about what can you do for me. That's how most of us operate, honestly. If I'm being honest, most of us operate, okay, well, we don't care that your water sprinkler broke. How are you going to fix it, and how is it going to help me, or how are you going to fix the issue for me? That's what we've come to find out, is that you know, it's human nature. People care about what is it going to do for me. The second thing I wish I would have known before starting Airbnb is that water features bring in more bookings. So it sounds kind of common sense, but I really didn't think it would make a difference, to be honest with you. We just started it, so we're just seeing the incremental growth, I guess. We just implemented this recently, but we have seen our bookings go up. And by adding a hot tub and pool, we already had the hot tub, but we're in summer. Nobody wants to get in a hot tub in the summer. So we added a pool for the summer, kind of late, but we got it in there, and we have seen our bookings kind of jump up a bit. So again, this is something I wish I would have known. I didn't think it would play that big of a deal, but it does. It actually plays a big deal whether you break even or you make profit. It makes a difference on that scale. Again, based on your location too, it may make a bigger difference for you as well. But yeah, water features, something I wish I would have known about before starting my Airbnb business. The third thing I wish I would have known before starting my Airbnb business was automation and templates. Automation and templates. When we first started, we were just answering questions, and we were getting bombarded with questions. It was a lot for us to keep up with, which is a good problem to have, right? I mean, it's better than not getting any traffic at all. But at the same time, it got a bit overwhelming, and we really didn't know a whole lot about automation. I'm not so much of a computer guy. So again, we figured it out as we went, but we have templates now. We have templates saved on our phone, or on our desktops, laptops. So when people ask a specific question, it'll automatically send that answer because we've already gotten that answer before, or that question before. Same thing when people book, we have a little nice message that goes out to guests that's all on a template. And I say templates also because you want to keep backups, because sometimes when you update the app or you update your profile or something, or sometimes there's some bugs, you lose those templates that are set on that app. So we keep some aside in our emails, or we keep them on our phones. So that way, if that ever happens, we already have it there. We can just add it back again. So that's why it's important to keep templates. But yeah, templates and automated messages just make things so much easier, so much faster, and less stress and headaches. And it allows you to keep a schedule of who you have actually messaged and who you haven't. It just keeps everything in line, a little easier for everybody. And everyone's on the same page. It makes things a little faster, easier, and easier to navigate. The fourth thing I wish I would have known before starting my Airbnb business would have been driving traffic, marketing. You wouldn't think you need a whole lot of marketing. Again, this is going to vary by location. If you're in a high demand area, you probably don't. But for the properties I have, I kind of do. Some a little more than others, but for the most part, at least needs something, right? So you have to drive traffic to there, because if you don't get no traffic, how are you going to get any bookings? Which Airbnb is a large platform, so there's always people searching, and you'll usually at least get some traffic without any type of marketing, because Airbnb will push it out to specific groups. But that alone is not enough to either be profitable or to really make the money that you're looking to make on Airbnb. So we have all social media accounts. We have TikTok, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we even have a Pinterest account. So just those alone have helped drive traffic to our properties and have gained us more bookings. We get a lot more traffic through the social media platforms, and running ads as well. We used to run ads. We don't do it anymore just because they're not as effective as just organic content, honestly. So we stopped running ads. It's been months, I would say 6 to 8 months since we've ran ads. But we used to do Google ads. They do work, but they are very, very expensive. It would cost me at least $500 just to run an ad to get some traffic to the website, which is a lot of money, honestly, for $500, and that's a month. That's not even, that's not even for the year. That's a month, $500 a month in ads. So that's a lot of money, especially if you're not getting a lot of bookings. So what we've done is use more organic content through, like I said, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Pinterest. That's where we get a lot of our traffic from now. And just tagging the correct places just really plays a big role in whether you're gonna have bookings or not, and if you're gonna reach that audience that you're targeting or not. So yeah, that's something I wish I would have known. Learn about tagging, learn tags, learn SEO, and yeah, just learn social media management and content creation. And it'll go a long way, guys. Trust me, it will. It's definitely helped us kind of stay afloat, especially during right now. Airbnbs are, the bookings are slowing down, but if you can, leverage social media and SEO and all of that good stuff, you can still, get bookings. So the fifth and final thing I wish I would have known before starting an Airbnb, which is a good one. This is a positive. We have to end on a positive note, guys. You can't just end it with just negative things. So this is something I wish I would have known, and I didn't really expect it going into it, but what we have created here has become more than I probably could have ever imagined, to be honest with you. We have had people who survived cancer who come out here just to be in nature, to get away from everything and to reconnect with themselves or their loved one, or with nature. And we have journals and books. So they write really, really thoughtful, heartwarming stories in those books. And I didn't realize that building out this place was going to have that kind of impact on people, to where it makes people, emotional, or makes them want to come back, or makes them reconnect with themselves or reconnect with their relationships. I didn't realize the impact it was going to have when I did this. Obviously, I did it to be a business. I did it to do something different, unique, and I did it to provide people an interaction with nature. But I didn't expect it to get to that level, I guess. But I'm glad it did. I'm thankful it did. Another thing is, I didn't expect to have, forever friends coming from this. We've had engagements, proposals, and we've helped people set up the whole engagement or the proposal, which we didn't go into it thinking we're going to be hosting weddings and anniversaries or even proposals and engagements. That wasn't in our plan in the beginning, but it's worked out in our favor where people want to come out here and host those type of events on our property. And doing so, you meet the guest, and you meet them, and you share a special moment with them that's going to last for their entire marriage or relationship or their entire lives. So you have that special place in your heart with those people because they chose to spend that special moment of their life. They could have chosen any place in the world, guys. Any place in the world, especially here in Texas. I'm in Texas. They could have chosen any place in Texas, but they chose us. And so for that, it's you have a special place in your heart for those people, and likewise they do for you, which they've mentioned it before. Y'all are like family forever and ever. Y'all have done so much. Great reviews, and again, this is something I didn't expect to get myself into, but I'm glad I did. Again, just something I wish I would have known, so I could have been more prepared and done more, You know, I always want to do more. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm never doing enough. But yeah, it's a good special feeling, and it's a good thing I wish I would have known before starting Airbnb. Yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Give this video a like, share, or subscribe. And until next time, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. See you guys later. Bye-bye.